Over the years, I've gotten a few book boxes, including a Lumicrate, Fairy Loot, Owl Crate, Twisted Retreat, and probably Smut, and probably more, which in return has increased my owned books along with increasing my unread books on my shelves. My goal for 2025 is to decrease the amount of unread books on my owned TBR. I have 61 unread BookBox books, and 48 of them are currently unread. In this series, Pretty or Rot, we will be reading down as many of the books I've received from book boxes as I can. Hello friends, and welcome to episode 1 of Pretty or Rot is what we're going to call it, because I don't know. But I have an accumulation of BookBox books, and I get at least 4 or 5 of them a month coming in, and I need to read them because I suck at it. Yeah. So to start off, we have a total of 62 BookBox books, and that is not including this month's, because they're either not here yet or I just haven't unboxed them yet. And yeah. So starting in June, it's the 19th currently, we have 62 books on my BookBox list. And out of them, I've read 13. Out of 62 books that I own from BookBox, books that I've gotten, I have 49 that still need to be read. It's an overwhelming amount. To some people, I need to read them. And this is where this series is going to come into play, is I want to get this completely eradicated in a year, and I only want to have what are coming in for the month to read off my BookBox. So this was inspired from Becca and the Books Will Shelve It or Scrap It. Steph over at Steph Loves has been doing her, I don't even remember what she calls hers, her Keep It or Read It, and she's been doing BookBox books too, and I need to do that. Like, I've had this idea in my head, and then watching Steph's first Keep It or Read It a couple days ago, because I'm behind on BookTube. We're not going to talk about that. I'm like, yeah, we're going to start it. So that is what we're going to do. I have this little jar over here on our very first episode. We're going to be doing YA books, because that is what Libby gave me, okay? We're not going to judge. I have a few of them. Let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10. And it is Amazing Readathon month. And we need some books. And some of our sightseeing prompts are YA books for this leg. And that's what we have. So I have 2 that I'm going to read no matter what. So I did not include these 2 in my little jar because they are LGBTQ plus. At least that's what Goodreads says. So we are going to be doing these ones just off the gate. Scratch them off the list. This one is an Owl Crate edition. This one is, I don't even know which one this one is. Honestly, this one might not be a book box. I own 2 of them. One is a book box and one is not, but this one is signed, so I'm guessing this one is. I just don't know. Let's look at my handy dandy list. It says Fairy Loot. So, this one's a Fairy Loot copy. I wish I guess the older ones really never said, like, what book box. But I know this one is because it literally says Owl Crate. So those two are going to be just knocked off my list. And I do have audios for every single one of these books. So we're going to be shooting for all of those. So these ones, no matter what. And then while I have you here, let's pick for our whatever book. So just kind of like did strips of paper, and it says young adult on them, so I know they're all young adult, but the one I couldn't find, the one that I thought I unhauled and remembered that I moved it into my bedroom. So we are starting off with the ones that we're meant to find. Yeah, karma. The ones we're meant to find. This one is by Joan whatever. I don't know. This one is also an Owl Crate. I think a lot of my young adults are Owl Crate, to be honest with you. But this is gonna be our next one after we finish either the other two, or I might just start with this one, to be honest with you. And I will keep you guys updated on how it all goes. And I'm kind of excited for this little journey with you guys on reading my special books. And who knows, I might just turn this into just reading all my pretty books. So, are we going to keep them, or are they going to rot? I guess we'll find out. I will see you guys when I get through a book. Bye, guys. I wanted to pop on and give about quarter of the way through. I thought it was a lot more. It felt like I was like halfway. But I'm actually really enjoying this. I like it so far. Apparently I already read it. When I went to put it on Goodreads that I was reading it, it's like, oh, you already read this. And I'm like, but did I? Apparently I read it in 2021. I don't have any recollection of reading this. I don't remember the story at all. So I don't know. But I am loving this a lot. So past me either didn't know what the hell she was doing, or it was just accidentally marked as read. But I'm loving it this time. So I finished the ones we're meant to find last night at work, and this one I definitely did not like it. I just really could not get into the story. So we are gonna unhaul this. This is definitely a rot. I will say that. So I am part of the way through this Poison Heart, and currently it's about halfway in between Pretty and Rot. I'm not hating it. I'm not loving it. It's okay so far, but I'm only 30% through. But we are going to need to pick another book because I'm going to need one. So, my handy dandy little jar this one. Ooh. Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. This one is also an Owl Crate edition. This one does have the pretty gold edges, and I actually really like this copy, so I'm kind of hoping this one is a win for us because it is a gorgeous copy. But I will see you guys in a little bit, probably tonight after work once I finish this, insert a little bit of this one. friends, I just finished Girl, Serpent, and Thorn, and oh my god. This might be a new favorite of mine. I devoured this. I mean, it took me like 3 days to get through 311 pages, I think. But, like, I don't know 5 stars, but it's definitely a 4.5. Like, it's definitely on the favorites list this year of books. I loved it. That was a ride. That was a ride. So this is actually based off of 2 different stories. Lifelong love of fairy tales, particular sleeping beauty. A fascination with the concept of a poisonous girl in a garden from Repetini's daughter. Is the legendary Persian epic of the Shahnameh, or the Book of Kings. I'm probably not pronouncing any of that correctly, by the way, but I ate this book up, y'all. It was, so we're following Soraya, and she's cursed. She touches people and they die. And she wants to be uncursed, and things happen. This is LGBTQ plus. Like, it's not like full on, but there's some scenes. This is definitely YA, so it's more fade to black. I liked it. But yeah, Soraya doesn't want to be poisoned anymore, and she's kind of sick and tired of living in the shadows and being stuck behind while her brother, the king, her twin brother, by the way, and her mother and her friends and all of these people disappear and blah blah blah. And then he's getting married to her best friend, and she's lonely, and she doesn't really have anybody anymore that comes around besides her own mother. So who wouldn't want to not be cursed anymore? And things fall apart, and then it gets better, because that's how books work. But this one was a ride, and I enjoyed it a lot, so go pick it up. I will see you in the next book. This Poison Heart by Caitlin Barron. This one was just kind of mid. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. There were a couple interesting spots in it, but it was, I don't know. I'm going to rot this one as well. We are in hauling this one and this one. What else have I talked to you guys about? I don't remember. I have one book that we already did for. I have not started this yet, but I am hoping to start it today. I have some spreadsheets that came home. Not feeling well. I have a sinus infection, so I'm kind of like very low energy at the moment. So we're just gonna rot in this chair and listen to probably this and zone out and do some spreadsheets. I will see you guys in a little bit. I can't remember how far I made it into this. I don't think I made it more than halfway. I want to say probably like 30-40%. I'm not hating it. Don't ask me what it's about yet, because I'm retaining shit, but my brain is also not working. I had a Top Gun marathon last night with my husband because he hasn't seen them, and I love them, so I made him watch both of them with me last night. And sick brain doesn't remember what is actually starting to happen in this one, but it is still keeping me intrigued, so I'm not hating it yet. But give me until the very end of the book, because yeah, not sure yet. Don't know. We'll see, but I am part of the way in through this. It's not a rot yet. I have finished Skin of the Sea, and this one I'm going to say probably about a 2.5, a 3-star. I was not invested at all. I'm going to rot this. I don't see why I should keep it. It is beautiful, but I didn't enjoy it. So, yeah. Overall, I don't think this was a bad episode. I kept a couple. I kept one. Does that sound about right? I think so. I don't even know anymore. It's been a hot minute since we started this. It's been a wild ride in June. I'm not gonna lie. I believe these are all of our Pretty and Rot books. So out of the 4, I'm only keeping this one. Well, to end the video off, we got 1 Pretty, and 3 Rots. Overall, not a bad episode. I'm gonna give it that. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more of these read, but that's okay. That is a-okay. But that knocks 4 books off. I get to put 1 back on the shelf, and we are going to list these ones on Pango. So be looking out for that. It is linked below in my link tree, and I will see you guys in the next episode. And maybe I'll have my shit together by then. Who knows? Probably not. I guess we'll find out next time. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and everything you need to know. And all of my links are down below in the box. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.